Good morning. You're all awake, I can tell that. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Governors, faculty, staff, and very importantly, on behalf of our graduating candidates, I welcome all of you to our Fall 2023 Commencement ceremony. At this ceremony, we will confer degrees to the candidates from the Harrison College of Business and Computing, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the Holland College of Arts and Media. We want to welcome all of you today, especially those throughout the world who are watching today's event via our live stream. We are delighted we can be together to celebrate with our students and their families and friends, no matter where they are located. We will begin our ceremony with the national anthem performed by one of our graduating candidates, Ella Crater of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Ella is a candidate who will receive today a Bachelor of Music Education degree in vocal music. So kindly stand and face the flag at the rear of the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Ella. That was beautiful. Thank you. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the individuals on our stage today. I would ask each of them to stand and remain standing as they are introduced. And audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Ms. Tina Clockey, President of the Board of Governors. Mr. Jim Limbaugh, Vice President of the Board of Governors. Mr. Lloyd Smith, Member of the Board of Governors. Mr. David C. Martin, Member of the Board of Governors. Mr. Kerry Robinson, Member of the Board of Governors. Dr. Michelle Kilburn, Professor in the Department of Criminal Justice, Social Work, and Sociology, and our commencement speaker today. Dr. Mike Goddard, Provost. Dr. Alberto Davila, Dean of the Harrison College of Business and Computing. Dr. Eric Bain Selbo, Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Ms. Rhonda Weller-Stilson, Dean of the Holland College of Arts and Media. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Today, we are conferring a total of over 850 degrees for fall candidates who will be added to our roster of over 90,000 alumni since the university was founded. Candidates, today is a momentous occasion. This is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and personal growth. Earning your degree has the potential to transform your future and of those close to you. I encourage you to reflect on what this moment means. Think for a moment on your journey here and rejoice on the fact that today you are celebrating reaching the goal. Candidates, it is wonderful to be here and celebrate this milestone with you. As you prepare to embark on new journeys and pursue new dreams, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt congratulations and admiration for all you have accomplished during your time at CMO. Candidates, as you leave our walls and venture into the world, remember that you are well equipped to succeed. I believe you have acquired knowledge that extends far beyond the confines of textbook and lecture halls. You have gained the ability to question, analyze, and synthesize information, enabling you to navigate the complexities of the world that you are about to enter. Briefly, candidates, you have learned how to learn. My hope is that you will put your abilities and skills to good use, explore new ways of doing things, and strive to be innovative in your thinking and your actions. As you know, at CMO we say that our students have the will to do. At CMO we believe that students have the commitment and the heart to do what it takes to find success. The above thought is reflected perhaps in the words of a famous German polymath, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, who is known to have said, "Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do." Now it is time for you to go and do. I truly believe that you are ready. So members of the audience, please join me in a round of applause for these students. Thank you. Thank you very much. But I'm going to ask you a favor. Could you please show me a little bit more excitement when you claim for them? Thank you. Okay, candidates, how about you do the same? Come on. Good. Good. Thank you. Now we're okay, right? Now we broke the ice, so now we're ready. Many members of the university's Board of Governors are here to congratulate our candidates and celebrate their accomplishments. They all share their excitement. To bring greetings from our board is its president, Ms. Tina Clockey. Ms. Clockey was appointed to the board of Southeast Missouri State University by former Missouri Governor Eric Greitens in March 2018. She serves as the Chief Financial Officer and Chief Operations Officer for the Clark Fox Family Foundation. She is an accomplished finance and operations C-level executive with a distinguished career and a record of success in the startup and leadership of public and private corporations, generating $30 million to $500 million in annual revenues. As one of 3 original full-time employees during the startup of Build-A-Bear Workshop, Ms. Clockey is highly respected for helping that organization become a leader in the retail make-your-own stuffed animal business. Ms. Clockey continues to make an impact by serving as a mentor and advisor to startups throughout the St. Louis entrepreneurial community and by serving on a variety of boards. In 2007, she was named one of the 25 most influential women by the St. Louis Business Journal. And in 2023, she was named among the 50 Missourians You Should Know by Ingram's magazine. Ms. Clockey holds a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with specialization in accounting from Southeast Missouri State University. She and her husband, Jim, are the proud parents of two sons, Jim and Michael. Michael, by the way, is sitting somewhere there, as he is one of the candidates for graduation this morning. Please join me in welcoming the President of our Board of Governors, Ms. Tina Clockey.
Thank you, Dr. Vargas. Good morning, everyone. Members of the class of 2023, I'm extremely pleased to represent the Southeast Missouri State University Board of Governors. The Board of Governors is the governing body of the university and is comprised of 7 individuals and a student representative, all appointed by the governor. As a board, we are charged with appointing the president of the university, employing faculty and staff, and making budgetary and policy decisions necessary to implement the university's mission. My colleagues and I are committed to ensuring that you, our students, are among the best prepared in the world so you can help shape our future and successfully compete in today's global society. We are delighted to congratulate you on your academic accomplishments. Your hard work, intensive study, and commitment have paid off. We are extremely proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the best in future endeavors. Now, let me introduce you one of my board colleagues. Here to introduce our speaker is the Vice President of the Board of Governors, Mr. Jim Limbaugh. Jim Limbaugh of Cape Girardeau was appointed by Missouri Governor Mike Parson in January of 2019. This is his second term on the board. Mr. Limbaugh serves as Regional President and Executive Vice President of Montgomery Bank in Cape Girardeau. He previously served as Executive Vice President of Planning and Business Development for Southeast Health Regional Healthcare System. He has a breadth of experience in the financial services industry. He has been a Chief Operating Officer, President of Commercial Banking, and Regional President of the Cape Girardeau market with Montgomery Bank, a financial consultant with Merrill Lynch, Regional Executive with Region 5 of Nations Bank, and President and Chief Executive Officer of Boatman's National Bank of Cape Girardeau. He's a member of the Red Hawks Club, past president of Southeast Missouri University Booster Club, Executive Committee, and an emeritus member of the Southeast Missouri University Foundation Board. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a marketing major and a Master of Arts in Teaching, both from Southeast Missouri State University. He is a graduate of the ABA National Commercial Lending School and the ABA National Commercial Lending Graduate School, both at the University of Oklahoma. Mr. Limbaugh and his wife Benita are the parents of daughters Katie and Margaret and son JP and have 5 grandchildren. Both Jim and Benita are Southeast alumni. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jim Limbaugh.
Morning. How's everyone? I'm going to get off script just for a second and share with you that this is absolutely my favorite time of year. And it begins from Thanksgiving and ends New Year's Day. And I refer to it as the 5 F's. Anybody have an idea? faith, family, friends, food, and football. All of which I hope you have an abundance during this season. I have the distinct privilege of introducing your commencement speaker this morning. And I've known Dr. Kilburn for about 35 minutes as we met in the vestibule before coming on stage. And here's what I know by her resume and spending 35 minutes with her. She is a really fine person who is really good at what she does. Let me share this with you. Dr. Kilburn is a professor in the Department of Criminal Justice, Social Work, and Sociology at Southeast Missouri State University. Her roles have been diverse, including working part-time as an administrative assistant for the MBA program while earning her undergraduate degree, to serving as the first director of Southeast Online after completing her doctorate. She has also served as a graduate coordinator and the interim chairperson for her department. Dr. Kilburn often incorporates students in her research endeavors, which include serving as the primary investigator for a statewide study of client perceptions of Missouri probation and parole initiatives, and co-editor of the book Invisible Victims and the Pursuit of Justice, analyzing frequently victimized yet rarely discussed populations. She is passionate about helping students see the value of research and evidence-based policies. Her most recent work, grounded in volunteering at the Maximum Security Southeast Correctional Center in Charleston, Missouri, was selected for a special edition of the What Else Works in the Journal of Advancing Corrections. She has presented her research to the FBI National Academy Eastern Missouri chapter and at more than 30 international and national conferences, including Harvard University. Dr. Kilburn has received several recognitions for teaching research and service at Southeast, such as the Provost Award for Excellence in the Scholarship for Teaching and Learning, the College of Health and Human Services Outstanding Service Provider Award, and the Outstanding Teacher Award, as well as multiple department awards. Dr. Kilburn and her husband, Thomas, along with 3 children, Nora, Eva, and Brock, live in the countryside near Jackson, Missouri. She is proud of her long-standing connection to Southeast. Her mother, aunt, sister, brother, husband, and multiple in-laws all hold degrees from Southeast. In fact, Dr. Kilburn's daughter, Nora, is carrying on the tradition and is currently a junior majoring in anthropology at Southeast. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Michelle Kilburn.
Thank you, Mr. Limbaugh. Welcome, family, friends, faculty and staff, administration, alumni, and most importantly, welcome to the class of 2023. I am so excited to celebrate with you today. Just to give you some context, there are more of you in this audience today than the entire population of my hometown, Advance, Missouri. Go Hornets. This is my 3rd time on this amazing stage, but the first time to really look out from this angle, and oh my goodness, there are a lot of you out there. I was an undergraduate earning my degree in criminal justice the first time I was on this stage. The second time, I was a graduate student earning my degree in public administration. I would like to say for the record, Dr. Vargas, that the first and second time ended in gifts and money. Just something for you to consider. I have the honor of addressing you today as a faculty member in the Department of Criminal Justice, Social Work, and Sociology. But I also have the privilege of addressing you as an alum of Southeast Missouri. You are on the precipice of joining an alum communication with a 150-year history. What an amazing time to celebrate being a Red Hawk. I struggled with what I would say today, or even if I had anything to say. So I asked the experts, who were my graduating seniors in Justice Administration, and they had such great advice. And honestly, my students have taught me so much. So I decided to structure my short 10-minute message, "You are welcome," around you, our students, and what you have taught me. So here goes. We are not giving you a degree today. Yes, you heard that right. We are not giving you a degree. You have earned your degree every single day over the last 4 years. Just think about it. 4 years ago, you decided to take the leap and moved outside your comfort zone. You chose to invest in yourself. And I have to tell you, as your professors, we see it. We see you. We noticed you when you were coming to class after a 12-hour shift, when you were stressed about the 4 projects and the 2 exams that were due in the same week. We've read the emails about you caring for sick children and parents. To get here today, you had to make tough choices at times. You have proven that you can do hard things. Too many times, we put limitations on our accomplishments. You might say, "I earned my degree, but it took me 7 years." Or you might say, "I earned my degree today, but I never went on spring break or had the true college experience." Look around at the people here to celebrate you today. Set down your phone, soak it all in, and make this a core memory. You have earned it, and I'm telling you, there are no buts about it. Graduating college was a big dream, wasn't it? You have proven the small choices that you make every day add up to major accomplishments. I did some rough math, and if you conservatively averaged going to class or logging into class 3 days a week for 16 weeks for a minimum of 8 semesters, and you took a minimum of 4 courses, that's a lot of math, right? That means more than 1,536 times you had to make the conscious decision to work towards your dream. You know, in a world where we're often just given the highlight reel of the slam dunk and not the hours of practice and the thousands of missed shots, you are a fantastic testament that the decisions you make every day make a difference. Think about where you want to be and how you can start today to reach that dream. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the first female president of an African country, has a great quote: "If your dreams do not scare you, you are not dreaming big enough. I love this. And I have to tell you, if you follow a certain guy on the Chiefs, you know he uses a similar quote often. Sometimes we limit our dreams because we don't see our potential. I mentioned I came from a small farming community. When I started SEMO, which I'll admit, it's been a minute, we offered certificates and a few two-year degrees. I came to Southeast on a Pell Grant and a scholarship, and then I worked part-time on campus to pay for the rest of my tuition. For me, just coming to campus and paying for my paralegal certificate was my big dream. But honestly, I had not allowed myself to dream big enough. I took CJ 100, Intro to Criminal Justice, with Dr. Michael Brown, and he caught me in the hall after class one day, and he asked me, "When are you going to declare your CJ major?" I told him I was just from Advance, Missouri, and I was just going to get my certificate and go home. He planted the seed that I could get a bachelor's degree, and then he served as the chair of my thesis committee when I earned my master's degree. And I will be honest, it was my professors at Southeast that empowered me to dream it was even possible to earn my doctorate. We work hard to make sure you are prepared for your professional degree and then for your professional career. We know that you are destined for more. You would not be here if we did not feel you were ready. You can do it. So go on, grab a dream that scares you. A few years ago, one of my students approached me after class. They shared a terrible experience that they had had with law enforcement, and they wondered if they would be accepted by faculty and students because they wanted to see a change in the criminal justice system. Their story just broke my heart, and I assured them that we desperately needed their voice in my classroom. We needed their voice as much as we needed the voice of the third-generation police officer. My student taught me that every person in the room needs to feel heard. And I try to accomplish that with every class, every issue, and every situation that I am in today. Don't be afraid of seemingly uncomfortable situations. Have coffee with someone that you know sees the world differently than you. We often turn down the volume, or we walk away when people we disagree with start talking. And I say we need to listen. The more diversity, the more creativity, the more possibilities only make our solution stronger. Be open to hearing what your fellow humans have to say and find value in what they can contribute. If you are serving on a search committee for your first job, for example, and someone says, "I don't think we need to interview that person because they don't look like they would fit in," make the decision to say something. It may seem small, but it could be the fuel that ignites change. Find the value in fighting for everyone to have a voice, and discover the worth in understanding different perspectives. Okay, so I have to wrap this up because I promised you 10 minutes. In summary, I have learned from you that we can do hard things. Small daily decisions lead to big dreams, and that everyone in the room needs a voice. People have invested and believed in you. Consider how you can pay it forward. If you know someone, for example, they started a degree and they didn't finish, encourage them to come back. If you have the opportunity to speak at your high school, make sure to tell them about us. William Butler Yeats said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." We have lit that fire. Use it to ignite your next big, scary dream. Use that burning flame to cast light on others who are sitting in the dark. You are on fire today. Get out there, dream big, and know that we can't wait to see what you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kilburn, for your thoughtful remarks. We all appreciate your participation in today's ceremony and your hard work with and commitment to our students throughout the years as a faculty member at SEMO. Thank you again for delivering the commencement address, and please let's give Dr. Kilburn another round of applause. So, candidates, I know this is about you. This event here is about you. And so we are going to move now to the next stage, which is what you, I think, are expecting. But before doing that, following up some of the comments that Dr. Kilburn made, I'd like to take the opportunity, because you mentioned a lot of the work that the faculty do at the university, right? With you and for you. So I'm gonna introduce them later on more formally, but I would like to actually ask at this point, do the faculty that are here to please stand and be recognized. Audience, there are many faculty here who came to see the students, so faculty, would you mind standing up and be recognized on both sides? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There are faculty and staff sitting here at this ceremony. So at this point, I would like to invite Provost Goddard to the podium to begin the individual recognition of graduating students.
Thank you, Dr. Vargas. Ladies and gentlemen, in the front of your program is a list of candidates who have earned various academic honors. Students who have earned Lat honors or completed the Jane Stevens Honor Program will have that information displayed below their name on the scoreboard as they cross the stage. A red cord worn over the left shoulder denotes an undergraduate student who has earned a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point average. That is, they've earned an A in every course they ever took here at SEMO. In the 150-year history of the university, only 979 of our more than 90,000 graduates earned the right to wear the red cord. Among the fall 2023 graduating candidates, a total of 24 undergraduate students earned that recognition, and a number of them are with us here today. I call your attention to their names in the program, and at this time, I ask those 4.0 candidates attending this ceremony to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated.
Audience, let me just also make a comment here. Reflect on what Provost Goddard just said. These students have a 4.0. They have taken approximately 40 courses. and they have received an A in each one of those. That's quite an accomplishment, isn't it? Right? So, I'm going to have a question for you now. I'm going to ask you to raise your hand if you think that I have a 4.0 in college. Gosh. Okay, I'm not going to ask the opposite question. So, you are correct. I did not get a 4.0 in college. So, at this point, then, we proceed.
Thank you. The graduating candidates are listed in the program according to the college of their major and will proceed to the stage. Will the candidates please join the marshals at the foot of the stage at this time? Marshals, please escort the candidates for graduation to the stage.
Craig Michael Ansel.
Kyrie Elizabeth Padberg.
Nathaniel Leonard Gladden.
Matthew Cagle.
Tyler Rebecca Smith.
Kaylin Mackenzie Dollins.
Caitlin Christine Brady.
Andrea L. Mullins.
Brian Alexander Knowles.
Amber M. Capps.
Brianna Elizabeth K. Buchanan.
Noah Michael Hupp.
Mayes Lynn Ski.
Haley Madison Winslow.
Alexios Fini.
Abigail Elizabeth Stebner.
Stephanie G. Mariquin.
Samantha Salas.
Isaac M. Goggin.
Cassie Lynn Bright.
Paige Faye Schreiner. Whoops.
Helena Elise Casper.
Ella Rose Crater.
Artasia Shanta Woods.
Ahmed Khalid Al-Sabd.
Walid Salem Al-Shamari.
Faisal Ahmed Al-Shiri.
Faisal Thayeb Ibsiniflan.
McLean Alexander Sides.
Abby Gibbons.
Blair Arinda Hardin.
Shelby Lynn Rigdon.
Damaria Z. Vick.
Emir Tyreek Leonard.
Daryl Anthony Randolph Smith.
Thalon Quentin Robertson II.
Dalen Trayvon McDonald.
Christian A. Furman.
Ryan Terrell Flournoy. Zachary Michael Martin.
Ashley Marie Emmert.
Grant Mitchell Goddard.
Josie D. Parr.
Brittany Rose Heath.
Matthew Keith Holman.
Jeffrey Coleman Long.
Alexander T. Wade.
Robert John Stanza III.
Chase Vincent Presley.
Michael T. Clockett.
Micah D. Sanders.
Kevin Howard Becker.
Aaron Michael Lohmeyer.
Jonelle Harris.
Mary Christine Cairns.
Jordan N. Townsend.
Megan Rebecca Millsaps.
Cammie L. Neal.
Cynthia Kathleen Durant.
Joshua Ernst Gehring.
Brett Conrad Zeitler.
Garrett Robert Zeitler.
Mary Carmen Pena.
Deon Tyrone Pickens I.
Becca Joe Neville.
Alexandria Michelle Gooden.
Stephen Ronald Moser II.
Alexis Cheyenne Burden.
Kenzie Kiana Seatrute.
Brian D. Crowell.
Randy Beth Graham.
Sierra Nicole Hogendobler.
Mackenzie E. Warfel.
Aubrey Danielle Anderson.
Emma Jane Earnhardt.
Nicholas Watson.
Logan Hunter Ford.
Jeffrey David Bullard Jr.
Eliza Beth Curtis.
Melissa Jordan Webster.
Samantha Irene Clary.
Lauren Elizabeth Bratton.
Rashid Dakdaki.
Buriga.
Lara Valieva.
Pei Yu Lei.
Senya Hernandez.
Niu Duang.
Lin Nguyen.
Janelle Hagerman Buttram.
Jacob Joseph Thierrett.
Emily Grace Barkhurst.
Samuel P. Jones.
Lloyd Owen Crowder.
Brandon Helfrich.
Jensen Elise Orton.
Allie Jane Miller.
Alexis Paige Hanback.
George David Rennick.
Elijah R. Wilson.
Amber Brianna Ortmeyer.
Zachary Allen Freeman.
Ashton Elizabeth Lane.
Bridget A. Smith.
Chase Douglas Nelson.
Jessica Michelle Tebow.
Addie Tylee Reed.
Maisha Alam Ador.
Susanna J. Lehman.
Kristen Layden.
Anne Elise N. Harding.
Mahidar Pamela Padi.
Casey Lorene Eastburn.
Ali Purtel.
Bailey Aaron Stearns.
Brock Lewis Beecham.
Brett Alexander Meyer.
Gabrielle Louise Noland.
Mia Nicole Anderson.
Mackenzie Mylan Meehan.
Skylar M. Hultberg.
Jacqueline E. Shipman.
Brandon Schisler.
James Pate Edgar.
Dusta Noel Wheatley.
Bridget Kelly Chandler.
Mary Elizabeth Long.
John Clayton Allwelt.
Eden de los Reyes.
Raymond G. Wood III.
Jonathan Michael Ernest.
Sai Krishna Teha Garakipati.
Muhammad Rasul Sheikh.
Santosh Kumar Bharata.
Brianni Michelle Ferguson.
Augustus Lynn Forshee.
Sydney Marie Alber.
Morgan Alber.
Emma Marie Lacey.
Zoe Eternity Reese.
Madden Eileen Delaney.
Zachary Ryan Vandiver.
Matisse Vitols Vitolens.
Abigail Frances Heiserer.
Monica Nicole Lesnicki.
Riley Perez France.
Emily A. Delzite.
Cheryl F. Wood.
Emily Brooke Fleming.
Bachara Karyankit.
Sho Pu.
Logan Andrew Dennison.
Corbin Lee Strong.
Cameron Shea Borders II.
James Luke Larimore.
Lindsay M. Duckworth.
Ashikur Rahman Nobel.
Mohammed Rokibul Hassan.
Muhammad Safwat Rahman.
Lindsay Marie Reddington.
Jordan Denise Peridor.
Farhan Ahmed.
Ryan Anthony Lee.
Megan K. Bond.
Arsha Vardhan Sai Kanakala.
Isaac Scott Ringwald.
Markeith Kyles Crawford II.
Jonathan Alcina Hulk.
Cameron Scoggin.
Beyonce Alaya Thornton.
Samuel Stevenson.
Tiara Danielle Riggs Butler.
Emily Muller.
Brianne Gail Elizabeth Shepherd.
Christian Deanna Lee Tramble.
Andrew Wayne Ellsworth.
Austin Thomas J. Parsley.
Kason Hunter Barnfield.
Abigail Diane Wirtz.
Elena Marisol Berger.
Jackson B. Brecking.
Kevin Allen Frame.
Kyle August Frame.
Zachary R. Lee.
Adam J. Bowles.
Trevor Michael Zobrist.
Natalie Rose Aarons.
Thomas Michael Grendel.
Elizabeth Marie Williams.
Dashaila Aliyah Brown.
Alyssa C. Horn.
Hannah Elizabeth Battrell.
Everista Hulskamp.
Alexis Marie Degler.
Lauren Wilkins.
Mallory Jane Kipfert.
Emily Danielle McGowan.
Swapnil Barua Moon.
Naeem Hossein.
Tien Minh Tran.
Okay. Venkata Pavan Kalyan Poka.
Danush Chandra Tumapali.
Kotiswara Ralo Tankasala.
Kali Marie Metzger.
Hallie Ruth Johnston.
Lakshmi Chandana Potla.
Sapagiri Nalabuti.
Jasmine D. Collins.
Amruta Kajala.
Uma Pujitha Korantla.
Chloe M. Allison.
Abigail Marie Wilson.
Dorian C. Wren.
Casey Gregory.
Evan Pierce Coleman.
London R. Manuel.
Ronald Lee Cross III.
Jessica Lynn McCutcheon.
Corina Duncan.
Lauren Danielle Jones.
Layla Waddell.
Kai L. McCrae.
Sadie Marie Holt.
Emily Dawn Lowe.
Hannah Grace Finley.
Madison Hope Deal.
Spencer J. Hansberry.
Paige Elizabeth Broyles.
Drake Joseph Knight.
Atsiti Alondra Bite.
Megan Elizabeth Tigard.
Cole Christian Renner.
Bryce Scott Haas.
Caitlin Nicole Bitter.
Theron Andrew Viox.
Kayla Jai Barham.
Zykia Lamera Williams.
Micah Bradley Shugart.
Carter Mayfield.
Sean Ryan Lee.
Brandon Nathaniel Sipes.
Thomas Michael Mattingly.
Prashana Kadaka.
Ayush Karala.
Utkrishta Bartrai.
Nikita Bhattacharya.
Ayush Bianjakar.
Samantha Page Bomback.
Benita Tapa.
Noah Matthew Fitzpatrick.
Raphael M. Takeda.
Tariq Ahmed Chowdhury.
Brendan Thomas Schmulling.
Caitlin Josh.
Alyssa Elaine Rapp.
Ariana Eve Mullins.
Rebecca May Byington.
Caitlin Elizabeth Dickey.
Allison Marie Roberts.
Brianna Christine Russell.
Ravitasia Marigu.
Vikrant Linga.
Navya Amrutha Sai Goganeni.
Megan Josephine O'Driscoll.
Kelsey Alicia Duenas.
Lindsay Justine Bayan.
Alice Ann Miller.
Shruti Pramod Panikar.
Tanatswa Masunda.
Christiane Santispan Bernard.
Siboin Kose Math.
Corey Bryant Johnson.
Carlos Eduardo Pasha Pinto.
Kao Takahama.
Carlos Danilo Aranda Aquino.
Mahita Kambala Pali.
Sindhu Kata.
Vivek Chaudhary Vasiredi.
Wamsi Surendra Malidi.
Jayothi Kiranmai Sankuro.
Bargo Manikanta Kapula.
Saneth Kumar Nokalamari.
Sahith Reddy Malareddy.
Chloe E. Shook.
Bailey Joe Watkins.
Sukumar Balagam.
Raviteja Metukula.
Geetha Priya Javaji.
Aparna Abiredi.
Somia Bonduru.
Malishwari Gautam.
Lulu Ramesh Padapantula.
Sai Monish Redrotu.
Pavani Kadam.
Manisha Bolam.
Arika Daravat.
Manish Kumar Konda.
Sai Kalyan Karumanchi.
Nirma Kandel.
Arshita Ela.
Aswanth Adusamali.
Avinash Reddy Barhala.
Akansha Survey.
Vinuta Ramesh Babu.
Elizabeth Laura Stock.
Srirama Dharma Penmasta.
Sasi Krishna, Sasi Krishna. Sasi Krishna Angadala.
Kavya Sirasanya Gandla.
Jacob 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 Rash Garakapati.
Saitaha Varma Ankati.
Benki Bonde.
Saivahi Maripudi.
Sai Prekusha Maku.
Deepak Vardankaram.
Kiran Kumar Naka.
Corey Oliver Kajar.
Ryan A. Grosscheck.
Zachary Healy.
David Lee Oliver.
Caleb Scott Daggetts.
Rania Munabe.
Brandy May.
Okay. Venkata Sayake.
Teja Shribandla.
Sujanya Mangulu.
Malika Kanchundreddy. Kangaravapu.
Lavne Reddy.
Sindhu Madhapati.
Kelvanth Reddy Ganesa.
Asini Kupareddy.
Nikhil Kumar Kuragalaya.
Rahama Tula Sheikh.
Nikita Reddy Sama.
Lakshmi Kirtana Ravala.
Matukar Reddy Mortala.
Lakshmi Bhavana Narula.
Praneti Chunukuntla.
Ramya Naidu.
Gautam Reddy Sama.
Venkata Tarun Kamri Reddy Silam.
Pramod Sai Parmati.
Srinivas Esalpali.
Manish Rasha.
Ajay Garam.
Darun Chowdhury Jasti.
Chaitanya Siddhartha Yanamadala.
Jangita Balakrishna. Siddharasan Kumaraju Hasti.
Malikarjan Kalavakuri.
Sudarsan Kumar Raju Hasti.
Jyoti Venkatan.
Pravalika Naluri.
Prudvi Kumar Rayabati.
Sriyaga Sakarala.
Amarish Dhanavantri.
Sweta Gandhi.
Priyanka Bandi.
Chanda Harini.
Yogita Kaza.
Rama Linga Raju Paturi.
Satar Shaikh.
Malikaruna Nagendla.
Kishore Kethineni.
Karikumar Gundu.
Varun Gardas.
Venkata Krishna Guripati.
Maniswana Redigundran.
Venkata Lakshmi Prasad Dharam.
Ravi Shankar Gurum.
Abdul Kadir Muthungu Dudekula.
Manju Priya Chitari.
Janvi Brahma.
Vinit Tavasi.
Kartik Palupu.
Umesh Dudala.
Ahmed Assam Mohammed.
Shante Nikel Hannah.
Ashok Reddy Madhir.
Naga Murali Dabara.
Maruti Fani Kari.
Vishnu Nandan Rokam.
Ishwar Adiga.
Pranati Kota.
Darani Sai Mula.
Nissan Madala.
Rahul Kanam.
Akila Kontla.
Chandarath Muthiala.
Sanjay Raj Gundugol.
Nana Priya Sethi.
Avinash Voyuru.
Himavardhan Moduluru.
We'll give our remaining candidates just a moment to return to their seats before proceeding. I ask all candidates for master's degrees to please stand and remain standing. President Vargas, I present to you these candidates who have completed the requirements for their respective degrees and who have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Governors. They are now presented to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Southeast Missouri State University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
I now ask all candidates for bachelor's degrees to please stand and remain standing. President Vargas, these candidates have completed the requirements for their respective degrees and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Governors. They are now presented to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Southeast Missouri State University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, before you sit down, in order to reflect the conferral of your degree, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest graduates of Southeast Missouri State University. Thank you very much. Please be seated. We would like to thank our outstanding readers, Dr. Abe Book, Assistant Professor in the Department of Communication Studies and Modern Languages, and Pamela Gershuni, Professor in the Department of Marketing. So join me in thanking them for their reading. So college graduates, yes, I said college graduates. You are now officially alumni of Southeast Missouri State University. You're part of a community of proud Southeast graduates. I encourage you to reach out to other Southeast alumni and connect with them. You would be surprised to know how many successful careers start by connecting with fellow alumni. Make sure you remain in touch with our alumni office and the Office of Career Services. At Southeast, we employ more than 1,000 regular faculty and staff. Over 80% of our faculty have the highest academic credential in their field. Each of them is committed to helping students learn and grow intellectually. Many of our faculty and staff were also students at Southeast and sat in the chairs you're sitting in today. They work daily to continue their professional development, to advance in their discipline, and to help you succeed. Our faculty are the reason Southeast has been granted over 30 program-specific accreditations, which speaks to the quality of the degrees being granted here today. Several of our faculty and staff are here today to celebrate with you and wish you well as you leave Southeast and begin your careers. Their commitment to your welfare, both academically and personally, takes them well beyond the requirements of their jobs. At this time, I would again ask all faculty members and staff members who are joining here today to please stand and be recognized. Please join me in thanking them for their work. So we're almost done. Okay, I would just like to end by reading to you a poem. Okay, I've done that on a traditional way over the last few years, and it's a poem that is called Come to the Edge. It's been written by English poet Christopher Logue, and some of you might have seen reference to it at the UC. Please pay close attention because the poem is a very short one. Okay? Ready? Okay. Come to the edge, he said. We can't, we are afraid, they responded. Come to the edge, he said. We can't, we will fall, they responded. Come to the edge, he said. And so they came, and he pushed them, and they flew. Okay, since it's such a short poem, let me read it again. Let's pay attention. Come to the edge, he said. We can't, we're afraid, they responded. Come to the edge, he said. We can't, we will fall, they responded. Come to the edge, he said. And so they came, and he pushed them, and they flew. So today, graduates, you have come to the edge, and we are pushing you. Now, Red Hawks, extend your wings and soar. So one last time, please, audience, ladies and gentlemen, help me recognize the achievements of these students who are here today with us. Thank you very much. So we will now conclude our celebration with the singing of our alma mater. The words of our alma mater are printed in your program, and we will be led once again by Ella Crater, who is now a CMO graduate with a Bachelor of Music Education in Vocal Music. Following the alma mater, I ask that you all remain seated while the stage party faculty and graduates exit the arena, and then you may exit as directed by the marshals. Would you please rise?